related to the Mueller investigation, Judicial Watch also was able to uncover information detailing some of the FBI's relationship with Christopher Steele, the author of the dossier there. I took some time trying to read through the 70 or so pages, and again, these are, heavily redacted,
Heavily
and
isn't
blanked
the
out.
word.
I mean, it's like, it's blank.
Well, there are
It's blank,
70
it's redacted,
pages. 2 of the pages have substantive material.
Exactly
the rest
right.
you have to read through between the lines.
So what were we able to learn there about Christopher Steele, and what do we still want to know?
So it's important to remember let's put Christopher Steele back and place him in this greater scheme of things.
Yeah.
So Fusion GPS was hired by a law firm of the Clinton campaign and Democratic National Committee. Fusion GPS went and hired Christopher Steele, who is a foreign spy, or a retired foreign spy, worked for the United Kingdom. And Steele used sources from wherever, including in Russia, Russia intelligence sources, to create this shady dossier on then candidate Trump. And this dossier, as we pointed out earlier, was used to justify spying on the Trump team and who knows what else. We just know about the FISA warrants against Carter Page. We knew there was the Spygate issues where they were sending informants into the informants, we don't know yet, into the Trump campaign, all sorts of other things. Maybe there were unmaskings done due to this dossier as well. So Christopher Steele was a central figure here. And as we pointed out, he was the number one source number one in the warrant applications used to justify the extraordinary spying on the Trump team. So these documents show what the FBI was doing in part with Christopher Steele. So there are a few key points. Number one, they had a relationship with him throughout the campaign of at least 2016. On February 2nd, 2016, they admonished him. Now, we don't know why. That's blacked out. Defenders of the FBI say, well, admonishment may have a technical meaning that's not easily discernible to the layman. An admonishment is, hey, these are the rules, follow them. I don't know if that fits in the context, but there's that alternative way of looking at it. But either way, he was admonished, and it says what it says. They also show that in November 1st of 2016, he was deemed not suitable to be used as a confidential human source anymore. Wow. Nevertheless, he was used repeatedly later to justify in at least three renewals of the FISA warrants against Page. And they didn't mention he was not deemed to be used as a confidential human source. They said, well, we had problems with him, but it doesn't necessarily mean his information's bad. Well, I would think the court might want to know if they concluded they can't use him anymore as a source. And why did they conclude that? Because he leaked his relationship with the FBI to the media. And the documents also show they met with him at least 13 times over the course of the campaign. It's not clear about what. And they paid him 11 of those times. Steele was admonished, yet paid for by the FBI, then fired by the FBI. And since these records have come out, these are records the Judicial Watch obtained. Congress didn't have them. If they have them, they haven't released them. The media didn't get them. Judicial Watch got them just last week. It's come out that Bruce Orr, who was a number 4 Justice Department official in the Obama Justice Department, his wife worked for Fusion GPS, again, Christopher Steele's paymaster here. He met with Steele a dozen plus more times after the FBI cut him off. And they laundered Steele's information through Orr into the FBI. So the FBI says, I'm not going to use you as a source anymore because we don't deem you trustworthy. But go ahead, meet with the Justice Department. We'll take your information from them instead. And Bruce Orr, of course, his family was getting paid by the people working with Steele. Same people paying for Steele were paying the Justice Department's wife, Bruce Orr's wife. Incredible stuff. Incredible.
And There's also a lot of information to indicate that not only was Steele going through Bruce Orr to get information in, but that he was perhaps also doing it through perhaps the State Department, perhaps through the Central Intelligence Agency as well. If you want to outline a little bit about what Judicial Watch has found and is trying to do there.
Well, we know that John Brennan leaked dossier information to Senator Harry Reid, then the Democratic minority leader, majority leader, doesn't matter, but the leading Democrat in the Senate, with the hopes that Reid would leak it just before the campaign, which of course Reid dutifully did. Then the State Department was another vehicle for the Clinton gang to launder the information from the Russia dossier into the FBI and DOJ. It's like saying, well, we got intelligence here, the self-licking ice cream cone again. They're hearing it from me, myself, and I. Oh, look, we've got 3 different ways of hearing about this dossier, so it must be true, even though it's the same information being laundered different ways. So we've got lawsuits on that as well. And we found that they were sending Russia-related information to a key Democrat on the Hill as it is. We have more lawsuits to follow up on that, but we're on it. We're certainly on it.